almost reluctantly, he shows me the mirror to reveal he absolutely obliterated my hairline, bro. I'm about to get roasted, toasted, cooked. Ah, man, this one hurts to tell. Of all the stories on my channel, this one hurt me the most. Didn't you literally get beat in this one? I'm chilling in the living room of my grandparents' house, and my granddad walks in and tells me and my brother that we need to get ready for haircuts because we had church the next day. My granddad is a pastor, and as the pastor's children, it is essential for my brother and I to be the freshest kids in the sanctuary. Needless to say, my granddad was thoroughly hyped for this haircut. We pull up to the shop, I go to an empty barber seat, and I sit down. Hey, yo, I think I'm high enough. Nope. Oh, okay. And he starts the haircut. Now, this was before the dreads. I had a low cut, no waves, no fade, just the classic buzz cut hairstyle that every black male in existence had as a kid. So all I needed was to get my hair trimmed and lined. I repeat, trimmed and lined. I relay that information to the barber and he goes to town. So he's doing his thing. It's nothing out of the ordinary. He's cutting my hair. Someone's 7-year-old son is awkwardly staring at me from the waiting area, and I'm just sitting there trying to make sure my elbow doesn't touch his crotch. Typical barbershop-ish. He finishes the trim and is working on my line, which for my non-black viewers, this is the most important part of a haircut, yo. Jesus himself could come from the heavens, sit down, get a fade, but if the barber messes up this little ankle corner thing right here, I just might become an atheist. Yo, throw the whole religion away. He can walk up to me on some, "Follow me, my child," and I'll just be like, yo, didn't your mom get into an entanglement with God? If you don't put on this beanie and water walk your way back to heaven. The corner thing is important, okay? So dude is lining me up, but I sense a disturbance in the force. I can tell something is off because within minutes he turns off the clippers and I look into his eyes and this dude is squinting. His forehead is drenched in sweat, and then he lifts his hand and does this. There is no scenario in the book where that is a good sign. I immediately start to panic. My heart is racing. I can already hear it. The sounds of the relentless roasts coming from my classmates, and let me tell you, those traumatic sounds will fill every classroom I step in for at least a week. But I think he senses my worry because shortly after he tells me, "Hey, I was just making sure your line was even." I give him the benefit of the doubt and calm down. Maybe I was tripping. Maybe this dude isn't a bad barber, but just a perfectionist. Okay. He continues the haircut, but then I realized something. This guy has been lining my whole head at a constant pace, but for some reason, since he's reached my right temple, he hasn't moved on. Like, he's been cutting this area of my head for a little too long, but before I can even mention it, he lowers the chair, turns off the clippers, and pauses. Like he was thinking or something, and then almost reluctantly, he shows me the mirror to reveal he absolutely obliterated my hairline, bro. I'm about to get roasted, toasted, cooked. I want you to think about a tragedy. Pearl Harbor. You got it? Now look at my hairline. Not that much of a difference. How does one do this? I look into the mirror and I don't even recognize myself. This is not a joke. This is serious. Just like Pearl Harbor. Look at the pain in my eyes, okay? And then he hits me with the, "How does it look?" But before I can even answer that stupid question, he starts brushing my hair and doing the whole spraying thing. How are you going to mess me up? And then start grooming me like you snapped, man. He even got the little razor. It started doing the fine details on my line. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Why? I should have let him know what I thought of that haircut, how it made me feel, so he could think about it for years and years to come. Just like Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.